Hello again, it's Joey John Maguire. Back in my favourite watering hole, the Cog Tavern, Young's retro pub cum restaurant, just been refurbished, absolutely gorgeous, like I say, in a retro style, with a retro garden to match out the back. And on a sunny day, which is not today, because it's twice it's come down from the heavens, it is a sun trap. But we've had a good summer for Great Britain, and we are now in the middle of autumn, heading towards winter. Anyway, bottom end of North End Road, about 300 yards from Fulham Broadway Underground Station, railway station, and about 500 yards from Chelsea Football Ground. Good pub, good food, great staff, well trained, well worth a visit. Anyway, for the main point of me being on here, I'm about to recite my latest poem, done in the early hours of this morning. Political poem. It's called Never to Forget. How quickly, when it suits, they can easily change their ways. Like playing some kind of game they feel compelled to play. Not content with messing up themselves, they feel the need to mess with other lives as well. How grand it must feel playing Monopoly with other people's money, or Risk with someone else's life, to have the power to hand at the end of the fingertips to devastate a life with one foul stroke and not feel a twinge of pain. How I dread to think how many to this date went early to their graves without a tear. A harsh push, a nudge in the right place, done from behind, so the eyes had naught to fear. No sense in complaining. With this selective form of deafness, the ears can't hear a thing, except those things they agree with, the only exception being when it's hardship concerning them. Meanwhile, the long-term ill, your mother, your father, sister, brother, your child, or maybe a close friend, stare at terminal death, quickened to their graves by the whip hand of stress. So you'll be pleased to hear they're going to change their minds again. It's a voting issue, and with conference looming and fears of an early election, all memories of the culling must now be erased, in plenty time to allow for another round of brainwashing. And never mind the young, they're easily fooled, Joe Public easily bribed by short-term gratification. Take notice too, after years of hardly a whisper being heard from the hard-nosed left-wingers during the said culling, they're now saying it's a matter of grave national importance. Make sure you write that down, just in case, God forbid, you should forget. This matter is to be an integral part in the forthcoming elections manifesto. 2020? Well, bravo! Just in time to be too late for what could have been a dramatic rescue. I'll try to contain my excitement. And, by the way, I've made a mental note, just in case you haven't, that I shall never forget. One for the politicians.